I was meeting with a client last week, and she was very concerned how she was going to be financially stable after her divorce case was complete. She wanted to know what alimony was and whether she was even eligible for alimony. Under Georgia law, alimony is available to those who are in financial need after their divorce case is over. Alimony is essentially spousal support, some financial means for a spouse to be able to maintain a lifestyle after the divorce is completed. Now, that does not mean that you're going to maintain the same lifestyle. Ultimately, in most of our cases, both spouses are going to see a change in financial resources and ultimately a change in their lifestyle after the divorce is completed. However, alimony is able to come into play. The judge can grant it so that one spouse over the other will be able to continue on in their life without any major hiccups or financial strain. Now, alimony in our circuit and our local judges is a very complicated thing. Georgia does not have a set calculation or formula for alimony. Unlike child support that is based on a very strict formula, Georgia law does not outline how alimony should be calculated. So ultimately, alimony is going to go to the judge as a request, and we would want to come up with a number based on your needs and the other spouse's ability to pay. And the judge is going to come up with a number of spousal support, whether that's monthly, yearly, whatever factor may match your circumstances. And alimony could be granted in your case, but the judge has the discretion to say whether that alimony is short-lived while maybe you go find a job, whether it's long-term until you remarry. Sometimes that would occur in the case where a spouse has a very high-paying job, such as a doctor or some other professional that maybe is making lots of money and the wife is a stay-at-home mom. So that's a normal fact pattern our judges see. And the judge is going to determine for how long that person would be eligible for alimony under that circumstance. Or the judge can grant other financial resources as a form of alimony, such as a piece of property that maybe you could sell or rent out for financial income, and that could be considered a form of spousal support or alimony. While alimony is a very complicated issue, we oftentimes see that the parties are able to agree ahead of time as to what the alimony or spousal support obligation would be. But ultimately, if no agreement is reached, a court will consider alimony and make a decision based on what evidence is presented at trial. If you have a question about whether you may be eligible for alimony or whether your spouse is going to have to pay alimony in your case, please give us a call so that we can bring you in and look at your case and determine whether that's something that would be a factor in your divorce.